Schmitzenstein. Yes, that job. Hello, I'd like to welcome almost all of you to Quiplash. Now, those can't be real names. Come on, get serious. We're trying to play a game here. Time for round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Let's take a look. First one, a great brand name for extra large condoms. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next one, the worst song to play when stripping for your lover. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, a great nickname for your armpit hair. Next in line, the name of a font nobody would ever use. Time to vote. That's round one. let's take a look at the scores. It's now time for round 2. Everything is worth double, twice as much. Let's start this show. Starting things off, the name of a canine comedy club with puppy stand-up comedians. Okay, pick your favorite. Next up, something the devil is afraid of. It's voting time. And next, the worst thing that could crawl out of your toilet. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. The worst thing about Canada. Round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up. Point values are tripled, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. The last lash prompt is something you shouldn't use a chainsaw for. take a look. Give out your votes now. Welcome to Quiplash. Population, you guys. You guys ready to lose about 10 minutes of your life? Great. This is round one. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Okay, here we go. Our first prompt is, what's wrong with these kids today? Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. And next is an inventive way to get rid of head lice. Time to vote. Next in line, Miley Cyrus's Wi-Fi password, possibly. It's voting time. Next up, something fun to scream when you win in a game of bingo, other than bingo. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, a better name for the human bladder. It's voting time. Next one, something pirates probably aren't very good at. Time to vote. That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Round two is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. First up, something that would not work as well as skis. Okay, pick your favorite. Okay, next one. The most surprising person to admit to being the Zodiac Killer. It's voting time. And next, little known fact, the fourth wise man gave baby Jesus the worst gift of all, blank. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, life hack, lower your heating bills by... Time to vote. Next one, something you'd make a butler do the moment you hired him. It's voting time. And next is, what do you call a baby Sasquatch? Vote on your devices. And that's all for round two. Fire up the scoreboard. And now round three, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Your last lash prompt is... the best way to keep warm on a cold winter night. Let's see the responses. Hand out your votes. It's over. Let's take a look at the final scores. Hi, I'm Schmitty. That's spelled S-C-H, Mitty. Our whole lives have been leading up to this moment. Don't ruin it. This is round one. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Let's start this show. The first prompt is something you should not say in front of a parrot. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next up, where's Jimmy Hoffa? Okay, next one. The best way to tell someone is dead. Time to vote. Next in line, the most presidential name you can think of that isn't already the name of a president. It's voting time. Next one, like plutonium or Einsteinium, what would you name the next periodic table element they discover? Vote on your devices. Coming up next, another name for Toe Jam. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. On to round two, where all points are doubled. Doubled, I say. Let's take a look. Our first prompt is a message found in a bottle floating in the sea. And next, something you probably shouldn't bring on a trip across the Sahara Desert. Okay, next one. An animal Noah shouldn't have saved. It's voting time. Next up, another name for the Grand Canyon. Time to vote. And next is, give me one good reason why I shouldn't spank you right now. Vote on your devices. Next one. Usually it's bacon, lettuce, and tomato, but come up with a BLT you wouldn't want to eat. It's voting time. Round two is now complete. Let's see who completed it well. This is round 3, the last lash. Points are tripled and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. The prompt is something you should never use as a scarf. And here's what you did. Vote with your votes now. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores. It is time for a ride on the Quiplash wagon. Let's see who we got. Thanks for starting this game, guys. Got me out of jury duty. Let's get going. Time for round 1. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Okay, here we go. Starting things off, a terrible thing to sign on the cast of your friend's broken leg. Okay, next one. The best way to start your day. Vote on your devices. And next, knock knock, who's there? Blank. Time to vote. Coming up next, a weird thing to find in your grandparents' bedside table. Vote on your devices. Next in line, a fun trick to play on the Pope. It's voting time. Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores. It's time for round two, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled. Let's start this show. First up, if God has a sense of humor, he welcomes people to heaven by saying blank. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Next up, it's illegal to yell fire in a crowded theater, but it should also be illegal to yell blank. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, where's the best place to hide from the shadow monsters? Time to vote. Next one, something you don't expect to see when you spy on your neighbors. Vote on your devices. Next in line, the name of a new game show that sounds terrible. It's voting time. Another use for gravy. Time to vote. That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it. Your prompt is: you wouldn't want to share a prison cell with someone named blank. All right, here's the board. Apply your votes. That's all. Now for the final scores. Well, thank you very much, theme song. Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty with an S. Oh, good. I'm just relieved that Mackenzie isn't playing after that stunt she pulled last week. Let's get to it. This is round one. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. First one, what Chewbacca has really been yelling all these years? Okay, pick your favorite. And next, a movie that should never be made into a theme park ride. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. Something that should never be homemade. Next one. The best way to quickly blow $1 million. It's voting time. Coming up next, invent a silly British term for pooping. Time to vote. Next next in line. Something you do not want to do while standing in a police lineup. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Hey!
Now round two, where all points and bonuses are doubled. The drama. Let's take a look. Starting things off, combine any two words to make a fun new made-up word. And next, a bad one-word slogan for a presidential campaign. It's voting time. Next up, it's disappointing to put together a 1,000-piece puzzle and realize it's just a picture of blank. And next is a Girl Scouts cookie name that got rejected because it was just too ridiculous sounding. Coming up next, so what was that movie Birdman about anyway? We've reached the end of round two. Let's see what happened. This is round three, the last lash. Points are tripled and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Our last lash prompt is, it would be awesome to win Jeopardy with the phrase, what is blank, Alex? right, we're ready. Vote away. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.